42 points per game, Rosemont, and Wayzata only allowing 11 points. So there is something that's going to have to be figured out so far this afternoon. They've outscored opponents, Wayzata, 114-14.
Logan Lindbergh starts this championship game. And how about this? Opening kickoff all the way out to near midfield. Great start for Wayzata.
If you can start on your own 47-yard line, that brings that offense out working on the short field almost immediately.
Single set, 3 receivers out. You see one on that short side, and they're going to quick bubble screen it off to the right side. Nice pickup to start the game. Tackle out there by Jake Mortensen, but the completion right away and start the game. Wayzata has got things going. There's Sasha Dorn. Second down, about 3 yards to go from the Rosemont 45, and they've got a first down and then some. Rough on his way. How about that? The second play from scrimmage. Mitch Underhill taking it in for 6 for Wayzata to start this football game.
Mitch Underhill, 761 yards and 9 touchdowns coming into this game. Outstanding blocking at the point of attack right there for him. All he's got to do is run. Hash, numbers, boundary right there. He cuts up on the inside. There's the hash. There's the numbers. Then he's off to the foot races right here. He's got to run to that pylon.
And quickly, 7-0, and we haven't even played a minute in this championship game. Let's watch Mitch Underhill take us to break on the first touchdown of this football game. And there you take a peek at Rosemont. About 1,000 or more less kids than Wayzata has. Rosemont now. Third down, about a yard to go. And Liska will take it up the middle. He should have it. First down for the Irish. Liska right behind him. And he gives it to Liska. And boy, he's hit right away. He is really trying to pound for some yardage, but Wayzata is really coming up right away and making some good defensive plays. Alex Carlson was in there from the cornerback spot right away. A 3-man front, but here comes a blitz. And they try the handoff to Liska, and as you can see, it's going nowhere. Wayzata's defense all over it. And there you can see enrollment at Wayzata well over 1,000 more than Rosemont, and a great football program going. Look at the kids on the roster. That participation is great to see, Daryl.
Oh, I know. That's what we talked about. If you're going to build a program, a lot like Larry Thompson said, you got to do it 7 through 12, and you need a lot of numbers, and Wayzata's got that.
Aaron Roth now will be in the backfield for the Trojans. And he'll get the ball on the right side. And he won't go very far. Nolan Behrens, among other Irish, there to stop him as they put it right down on the 25-yard line. Ready to go now. Larson wants to pass over the middle. That's enough for a first down. As good catch out there.
Even a better throw right there by Sasha Dorn, finding his receiver over the middle. Not a whole lot of pressure on him right there. He had an opportunity to throw that ball. Finds his receiver.
Going to try run for that first down and not going to get it. Aaron Roth tried to go right over Matt Larson, but Larson was ready for him. The linebacker, a 6'1" junior, 190 pounds, #1 tackler for Rosemont. And it's a punting situation for Wayzata.
Well, they had to make a statement. The Rosemont defense is probably a little bit embarrassed, getting scored on in 2 plays.
It's always fun to look at this list, Daryl.
We've got a couple kids going on to some nice schools. Tommy Olson going to Minnesota. Tyler Martz, Wisconsin. Another kid going to Minnesota. Devin Crawford Tuts, the Edina receiver, going to Minnesota. So a lot of kids get an opportunity to play Division I football.
Second down and 6. But the handoff is to Liska. He's got some room this time. He's got the first down and then some, all the way out to the 30-yard line for the biggest gain of the night so far for the Irish.
The game plan getting ready for for the Irish. Liska's a pretty big piece of it. He spends a lot of time in the weight room in the offseason, as do all the Irish, and it pays off right there in that run.
First down and 10 from Rosemont's own 30. Larson on the keeper. About 9 on that play. Real close to a first down. On third down and about 5 to go for the Irish from their own 46. Larson looking deep to pass, and it is incomplete. Kevin Larson, nice looking arm. He was looking for Goner Dang down there, but a little too far in front of him. Brings up a fourth down. Aaron Roth, punt returner, averages almost 10 yards a return. Look at the rush this time, and a good kick by Larson. Roth's not going to call a fair catch. Drops it. Rosemont. Cold throw.
Well, sometimes that happens, especially if you got a kick returner that's always going to take it. That was a low driving kick.
10 minutes to go in the first half. Wayzata with the lead. Long count this time by Larson. Going to keep it. Right side's got some room. Nice cut back up the middle to the 2. First down, Irish. Kevin Larson, quarterback. Nick Liska behind him. He wants to pass. He'll tuck it and keep it. Touchdown, Rosemont.
Wow, that would be his 14th rushing touchdown of the season, and Kevin Larson, he's the one that's going to make that offense work. And right there, he gets to the perimeter, fakes the handoff to Liska, gets out there, and picks up a huge touchdown for Rosemont to get them right back in this game.
Logan Lindbergh is their kicker. Wow, just got in. Ryan Pappas with a good defensive effort. The extra point is on the way. We're tied at 7. We got a championship game in progress here. 8:07 to go. You know, the last title game played outside was in 1981 at Parade Stadium as Rosemont took on Moorhead. The Spuds fumble. Bob Gailey takes it the distance for the score. There's a memory maker for you.
That does not look like a very comfortable game.
Later in the game, quarterback Brett Sadek, the son of head coach Bob Sadek, hook ups with Rich Barnes down to the 1, and then from there, Mark Tusnow punches it in as the Irish beat Moorhead 40-14. The next year, all of the state championship games were moved indoors to the Metrodome. Sasha Dorn is back in at quarterback. Right up the middle, there's a first down and then some for Roth. Aaron Roth all the way out to the 46-yard line. Morgan has him. Let's go down the field. Volvis on the right side. Dorn to Roth. First down.
Not giving up the first time he had contact. He hits the hole. There's a Rosemont defender there. He spins off, and he, at the end of that run, gets underneath the pads of the defender.
Dorn, straight drop, big rush, and he is hit, and the ball is deflected enough to fall harmlessly to the ground, and Rosini, boy, did he get in there in a hurry. Sasha Dorn did not have much time, Darrell, and really got a big rush on him. Look at him come from the left side here.
No, he didn't have much time at all right there, and just that little bit of hit on the arm made it so that that pass couldn't get there. But I tell you, there's pretty nice coverage on that play anyway. I don't think that ball was going to anybody.
Larson under center. Pitch. Trying to go as wide as they can. Ball is loose. Trojans have it. Fumble recovery. Wayzata.
Got to hang on to that ball when you get an opportunity. They had the motion man was the pitch man on that play right there. He gets the pitch. He goes to the outside right here. Did a good job of getting that ball tucked away, and Wayzata falls on it.
Ryan Poppets. And a great field position. 7-7. 3:15 to go. Underhill, the deep back. Dorn, straight drop. Big rush, sets the screen pass up, set up beautifully. Dorn gets off a nice pass to Underhill, and he's got a first down at the 10-yard line.
Sound that play right to the last second. You should know as a defensive lineman, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And right there, they see it. And Mitch Underhill, it's a great job of catching that ball and getting upfield and picking up a first down. Yeah, Wayzata did a good job of setting up. Looked like they're blocking, but they really weren't. Let all the linemen.
Dorn is the quarterback on 3rd and goal from about the 6. Wants to roll out and pass. He's got a man, drops it. 4th down.
They're on defense, forcing him to throw that ball just a little bit lower than he would like to. Well, actually not low at all. Just in, then pro throw.
On the way. Good. Wayzata takes a 10-7 lead on that field goal with just 24 seconds left to go until halftime. Allie is down on the field, too. We'll check in with her as soon as we're able to.
Yeah, probably.
Let's go down sideline. Ali Lucia.
Coach, you guys set the tempo early in the first half and late in the first half. How big was that pickup by Ryan Pappas to get this field goal?
Well, you always like to have a lead going into halftime, but, you know, this is going to be a tight game right down the last possession. Field goal could win it either way. I'd rather be up 10-7 than down 10-7, but it doesn't mean a lot right now.
You said you were concerned on Rosemount. The defense matching up against them right now.
Well, I think that'll show up longer. You know, the longer you play, the more size usually shows up. I think we're playing them really tough right now, and I expected us to, and we'll see how we do in the 4th quarter.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you so much.
Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. We are at the Metrodome, game number 4 of the day. 2 more to go tomorrow, and a good one here for the 5A title. Wayzata leading 10-7 at halftime.
First half highlights here with Larry Thompson opening kickoff right away. Wayzata gets a nice hole here for Shadid Crockett.
Well, you know, when you get an opening kickoff return to the 50-yard line, that just sets up this great run by Mitch Underhill. That really had Rosemont on their heels right away, and boy, what big play to start the game for Wayzata.
Then we had the turnover here on the punt, and that, of course, helped Rosemont score here.
Yeah, Kevin Larson rolled out. He's a great quarterback, but he runs. He's not afraid to put his head down and run.
And then, of course, another fumble, and this time this is the difference in the game because it led to a field goal for Wayzata, and that's where we have it right now, 10-7. Today's first half stats are brought to you by Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, together we go far. Anything surprise you there, Larry?
Rosemont has got to get some passing yards on the board. They can't continue to just go at 56. We need some passing yards, and they got to protect their quarterback and get a little more going offensively.
Second down, about 9 to go for the Irish. Larson's going to keep it. Not much room. Out across the 35 to the 36-yard line, but he is hit right away. Good defensive effort down there again by Ryan Pappas. Pappas having a real nice game at linebacker. He's number 2 on the team in tackles. Larson with the ball spotted in the middle of the field on 3rd now and about 6. That quick slant, that's a first down. Right in the hands of Lindbergh.
It's a great throw and a pressure throw right there by Kevin Larson to stand up. And Logan Lindbergh does a great job of catching that ball right on his chest right there. But you don't get him very many opportunities to throw slants, especially in a high school game. But right there, he puts the ball right in the money for a big first down for Rosemont.
Larson keeps it. Oh, boy, he was hit hard. I don't know where they're going to mark it, but he took a pretty good look there. And where the officials are standing, he's going to be about a yard shy.
Right there, he faked the handoff on the inside and tucked it up in there, but the Wayzata defense was there. Jake Vettel was there too. Nice play.
And he'll angle it to the corner, and it's a nice looking punt. Look at it roll. And it's going to go right to the 1. Did the Irish get it down before the goal line? Sure looks like they did. Wow. What a punt that time by Larson, and a good defensive play to keep the ball just outside. Look at how close that is.
Yeah, and it looked like he rolled into the end zone, but they're not going to take another look at it. They got the ball spotted down there on the 1, but I really like the decision of Jeff Erdman to go for it here, or not to go for it on 4th down. So
we'll be back. Prostrollo. Oh, man, what a play. Underhill is behind Sasha Dorn, the quarterback, right outside the goal line. How about this? They're going to pass. That slant is incomplete. 2 receivers split, 1 on a side. And Dorn wants to pass. Big rush. He gets rid of it. Man's open. Couldn't quite get it to him. Give credit to the Rosemont defensive line for getting in there and caused him to throw that maybe just a little sooner than he wanted to, because he had a receiver, but good defense. Let's see if it got deflected a little bit on the pass.
Nice job.
Boy, good. Look at that rush. Boy, you see that big mitt there from Bjorklund, the 6'5" Mr. Football candidate. That's a little intimidating.
Yeah.
Boy, look at that. That's a good camera shot. He didn't have much room for a mistake. He gets it off. Morgan is going to call a fair catch at the 38-yard line. Well, we were talking earlier about the guys that have been in the pros for Wayzata. Really impressive.
Yeah, the Barber brothers, Ben Hamilton and James Laurinaitis, the latest addition to the.
Larson with Liska behind him now on 1st down and 10. His team down 10-7 in this title game. Liska up the middle. That time one of the biggest holes of the night for him. Out near the 1st down marker. Just inside the 30. Very close.
Anderson talked about it. Size takes the time before it takes a toll on you, and right there, their weight, size, and strength gets through them on the inside.
Larson, 1-man split. That's on the short side. Looking into the end zone, looking for Morgan, and tipped up again. Good defensive play by Alex Carlson that time from his cornerback spot.
Outstanding play right there by Carlson, because Larson had his receiver. He had him right in the back corner of that end zone, but Carlson goes up and bats that ball down before he can come down with it.
Now you have 4th down. The ball is at the Wayzata 25. 5:33 on the clock. Short up. Same thing in the middle. Incomplete.
Well, it looks like there might have been a little bit of contact right there, but the referee didn't see it that way, so it's like Wayzata's going to get the ball. Good defense, though.
We'll take a timeout here in this 3rd quarter. Wayzata with a 3-point lead, 10-7 in the 5A state championship game on 45. Sasha Dorn, a quarterback, wants to play action, a roll right, ball tipped up and incomplete. Good defensive effort by Rosemont this time. Boy, back and forth with the defense here this evening. Roth's going to split out to his left side this time. Underhill in the backfield. Sasha wants to pass. That one is caught right near the 1st down marker. Great catch. Great throw that time. And very close to a 1st down.
Like Michael Weiber caught that ball, but tell you, Sasha did a great job of getting that ball up in the air and giving an opportunity to catch it on a quick stop right over there. But it's not a 1st down. Big short.
Underhill, the deep back. It's Roth in motion. Underhill up the middle, and he's on his way. Nobody's going to catch him. His 2nd long touchdown run of this championship game.
Everyone's got a gap, and everyone's got a responsibility right there, and they did a good job at point of attack, but they left that gap over there on the right-hand side open. Underhill hits the seam, runs untouched to the end zone right there.
66 yards. Look at that hole. Wow. Capped off by a 66-yard run. Here's Albuquerque on for the extra point. It's good. Wayzata 17. Rosemont 7. That kind of game where you just play so tough and you just get the one breakaway play, and that's what changes things out here in a game like this. Underhill with good speed. Well, once he gets out there, you're not going to catch him. We talked about the speed of Wayzata, and there's some evidence of it right there.
Yep, some evidence of that, and just some evidence of people being not quite taking care of their gap responsibility.
Liska has been split out. He's in the slot there on the right side of his quarterback. And that quick look in. Morgan had it, lost it. Good defensive effort down there by the Trojans. And there's a frustrated David Morgan right there, but looks like we have Nick Martin coming back in at quarterback. That quick bubble screen to the outside. Nice move out there by Roth, and he'll be taken down after at least a 9-yard gain, very close to 10.
Right there, Roth is nifty. Bremer, and he's able to make a person miss. Right there. Get upfield, get his shoulder pads down, and pick up the first down for Wayzata.
How about the blocking by Tanner Helgren? Martin is the quarterback. Underhill back up the middle. Another big hole. He's on the way again. The trifecta. All long touchdown runs.
And in the battle at the line of scrimmage. A lot of penetration, but they're getting to the edges of those Rosemont defenders, not allowing them to make tackles. He gets into secondary. All he's got to do is read his blocks and use his speed to get to the end zone, and he's doing it again and again now, the third time for today.
58 yards this time. Last time it was 66. Look at that.
Yeah, Rosemont just underran that play, which is pretty rare. Didn't overrun it. They underran and played that play a little bit too far from the inside out. And I think that Mitch Underhill, maybe they underrated the speed of him a little bit. He's got to get that defense into the race to the goal line.
2 plays, 68 yards. Last time it was 3 plays and 75 yards. The extra point by Albuquerque is up and good. About a minute's worth of football gets them 14 points.
And there you see it. There's some penetration in the backfield, but they don't get there. Then he gets out to perimeter. No linebackers, no safeties. And Underhill's just got a race to the end zone. He's won this a few times a day. He's going to need a little bit of Gatorade after this game.
He came in this game with 761 yards. He might end up with 1,000 before the year is over.
He's well on his way. It's like he's probably got almost 150 in this game now. Yeah, he had 61 yards at halftime.
First down and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Dang on the pitch from the right side, or Hausman rather, and might have gotten a yard or 2. Third down and long now. 9 yards to go. Hausman in the backfield. Big rush is on. Larson gets rid of the ball, and it is incomplete.
A lot of pressure by that Wayzata defense right there. The linebackers and the defensive ends and safeties on the inside put a lot of pressure on them, and nice coverage back there on the back end.
That's Aaron Roth who made that play.
Sasha Dorn's back at quarterback, and Underhill, the highest yards per carry tailback in the history of the Prep Bowl, is dotting the I.
Up the middle. Breaks tackles again. This is unbelievable. It's a foot race this time, and he has the advantage. Underhill is putting on a show in this third quarter.
That's absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like that. This guy, every single time he touched the ball, they're paving the way for him. But right there, he did some things on his own. Just poor tactic right there by Rosemont. Starting to feel a little bit of sorry for yourself. Don't do that, guys. You still got an opportunity. You're in this game. Right here, they had him dead to rights. Just wrap him up and bring him down. But Underhill does a good job keeping his feet alive and keeping his pads down. Again, he's off to the races.
Well, last 3 carries, 66, 58, and this one was 58. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Does he even have 15 carries yet?
No.
Is he over 200 yards?
I'll double check it. I think he has 10. Yeah, he's over 200. That kick is up and good. 31-7 Wayzata. Who would have thought this at halftime? Underhill at 243 yards on 10 carries.
I can even figure that average out. That'd be around 24 yards a touch.
Larson now, big play, 3rd down and 7 to go. Looks one way. There's that slant pass, and that one is a nice catch that time. Boy, he threw that in the numbers. The ball was hauled in. Again, that's the play he likes to go to over on that left side. And the last couple, that was Charlie Broback who came in, the junior, made that catch. Nice catch, too.
Real nice catch. They've got to get a little bit more sense of urgency with that Rosemont offense if they're going to get back in this. They've got to score quick.
Kid from Cromwell had 374 today rushing.
Well, he's got his work cut out for him. He's got to set his sights a little bit higher.
3rd down. They had the 1st down. The pass is incomplete. Good look at Mitch on the sideline. Larson with the fake, looks deep, and it is dropped. Wow.
That's painful right there. They certainly had an opportunity right there. You get those chances, you got to take advantage of them. And it looked like,
ooh,
yeah, right in the breadbasket. Unfortunately, it just fell right out of his hands.
Yeah. Wanting to pass and going deep, and just too much that time.
Hit squad now.
Looking for Pat Nelson out there
on the inside, but regardless, another opportunity for Wayzata. See, there he is.
Larson sending one man in motion, and Liska will take it and go straight up the middle. Nice run that time for Nick, the 5'11", 215-pound senior, came into this game with 851 yards rushing. Larson keeping it. He's got the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
4 touchdowns.
In Wayzata territory, 1st down and 10. Larson wanting to pass, and he wants to go deep again. He's looking for Dang, and his feet get caught up. No flag, incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. And then Mitch Underhill decided he'd just take control of the game. 4 long runs, this time right up the middle for Rosemont. Nice game there out to about the 41-yard line. They got to get down to the 36, so it's going to be 3rd down and 5. There's Liska. There's that look in again. That one's caught. First down for the Irish. 4th and 10. And that pass is caught. They're going to have to run a few more yards to get that 1st down, and it'll be stopped at the 25. The Trojans get the football back.
Thought they might have had a little hook and ladder going on that play, especially the way he was coming back across the field. He might as well have pitched it.
That is Nick Martin, 6'3" junior quarterback. He's played a fair amount here tonight. 3rd down and long now for the Trojans. And Martin wanting to pass and gets rid of it, and it is intercepted. Nice defensive play by the Irish out to the 35. And that is Jake O'Malley picking it off for Rosemont.
To put some points up on the board. Right here you can see the try to get him to bite on that play right there, but O'Malley doesn't bite on that bad boy. He comes upfield and picks up a few yards for Rosemont.
5:14 in the game. There's that quick slant again. That's good for a 1st down and then some. Good spin move down inside the 15 by Logan Lindbergh.
Logan Lindbergh's made a few plays today. He does quite a few things, and he's caught a couple of those slants. He's caught a couple swing routes, and right here, Kevin Larson does a good job of finding. If he catches that ball, spin move right here, keeps his pads down, and picks up 4 or 5 more yards.
Lindbergh in motion. Handoff up the middle. Fighting for the end zone. There's a touchdown signal. Rosemont is in. 2nd touchdown of the night. Delayed, but they got it. Very close, and they crossed the line, and there's Liska with a touchdown. Lindbergh on to try the extra point. And it's good. 6-play drive, 34-yard total after the interception by O'Malley. 2 minutes and 17 seconds for that drive, and it makes the score now 31-14. Wayzata with the lead over Rosemont. Rosemont will kick off here. And look at this. Lindbergh with a kick. Ball looks like it's up for grabs. And who's got it? Wayzata covering it up and making darn sure everybody knows he has it is Tanner Helgren. Blake Hallenberg back in there as a running back. And we'll take that pitch, and a nice run right up the middle. He's got a first down and then some all the way down to the 36-yard line. Wayzata has captured the 2010 state championship here at the Metrodome with a convincing 31-14 win over a very good Rosemont team. And there is your winning coach. There is Coach Jeff Erdman from Rosemont. There's Coach Anderson right there. Boy, he does a great job.
He does. Coach Erdman and Coach Anderson did a great job with those seasons. Anytime you can get your team undefeated to a state championship game, you got to be your goal is to win a championship, but you got to be happy with the efforts that it takes to get there, and you got to try to build on that. That's something you can do as your program talks, as it grows. Like Larry talked about, through 7th through 12th grade, you got to keep building. Hope your young kids get excited about coming out and playing football in your program.
Well, hats off to Wayzata's defense, Darrell. I mean, this Rosemont team was averaging 319 rushing yards per game. They've gained over 3,400 as a team this year. They didn't pass too much, scored a lot of points, averaged 32 a game, and Wayzata's defense really showed people how good they were tonight.
They played with strength, and they, they were able to manhandle Rosemont up front and have a lot of success.
Look at that big hug.
That's the hug of a daughter right there. That must be his daughter.
Pretty cool stuff. Not like high school football, man. You're just playing because you want to play.
Wayzata High School finishes with a record of 11-0 and state football champions. Congratulations, teams, both Rosemont and Wayzata.